because I was just so excited I had to jump the gun. Let's get this show started, folks.
I'll tell you what, we've got that contract signing right here tonight for the VWE Women's World Championship between Marcy Schaefer and the Ronnie Patel. Let's get started with our show. We've got a King of the Arena qualifying match coming your way right now. No, we don't. We have got our CEO.
Looks like they're going to take care of business before we get down to action. And as always, the crowd making no hidden qualms about how they feel about our CEO.
No, they're not one to hold it in.
No matter how much you hate him, you gotta respect the man. He literally built this empire out of nothing from the ground up.
I'm going to disagree with that. I think the man is taking a storied reputation, a storied legacy, and he's flushing it right down the toilet.
I gotta agree with Johnny.
Well, even if that's the case, it's his story to flush and his toilet.
Cut the music. Oh, shut up. Do you want to get on with this contract signing, or do you all want to just continue to boo? Because I can waste your time as much as you're wasting mine. Okay. Alright. How about I just sit down at the table here and wait until you all calm the fuck down? No? Anyone? Yeah, let's get on with the event. We have a contract signing to take care of between the challenger and the defending champion of the VWE Women's World Championship. And we're going to get that started right now. So if I could please have the challenger come on down to the ring, we'll start with you.
And here she comes, making her way to the ring. She is the challenger, the Ronnie Patel.
And you just gotta wonder, after the way that last title fight went down, what sort of surprises Seth has in store for Ronnie, or should I say, nightmares in store for Seth?
Well, I guarantee you, Ronnie's got a game plan.
Man, I think she's actually getting more hate than our chairman.
Picks up a microphone.
Alright, thank you for joining us, Ronnie. And the reigning, defending Women's World Champion, come on down.
Now the very popular VWE Women's World Champion Marcy Schaefer set to make her way out here.
That's right, but not so popular with our chairman. You can just hear the resentment in his voice.
Oh, it's dripping with resentment.
None of that from the crowd as they make it very clear who they want to keep a hold of that title.
The question is, can she do it? We'll find out when we get to see this match.
That's right. I honestly can't say that I blame them. If there was an underdog champion from the ages, Sass is the one of them. The woman has accomplished so much in such a short amount of time and still has her entire career ahead of her.
Alright, cut the music, cut the music. Look, I'm not trying to push the two of you, but we have a show to get on here, so if you would, please take a seat. You can see the contracts are right in front of you. And let's get this show on the road.
If we actually had a contract signing without incident, it would be the first time ever.
Now, I'm going to let each one of you have a say here between each other. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and let's get those contracts signed. So, Ronnie, if I could have you go ahead and sign your contract there.
Well, I've not had my girl take a look at the contract yet.
Oh, don't worry. I've got you covered. Everything is going to be fantastic in the contract. Don't you worry a bit.
I'm sure you got her really well covered, Seb.
Well, I mean, either we can sign it, or we could just make the match now. But really, I don't feel like giving that to the fans, so just sign the contract.
There, I signed it.
All done?
Perfect, perfect. By the way, I probably should have mentioned this before you signed those contracts. There's a stipulation involved in your match next week on Edge. And that stipulation is it is a submission match. And because of recent events, I also added in there on the contract that any disqualifications, countouts, or outside interference will immediately result in Marcy Sass Schaefer losing the championship to Randy Patel.
Boy, you want to talk about stacking the deck.
Why am I not surprised, Seth?
I mean...
Oh, this is very, very, very good.
Look, here's the fact. You say you can take any challenge, so let's see how you can do with this. Now, I'm going to give you a couple minutes here. I'm going to step out of this ring and let the two of you go ahead and exchange words. Let me just reach over and take those contracts, if you don't mind.
I can't believe he still gets away with this shit.
Yeah, privileges come to owners, I guess.
Well, I prefer to stand. I don't really have to say too much. The Ronnie doesn't have much to say.
There's a first.
We all know from Tuesday night that I am the future world champion. And I can see that happening. I know it will happen. It is my destiny.
It could certainly happen in 1 week's time, folks.
Everybody waiting to see what Sass has to say.
You know, Ronnie, I've taken a lot of beatdowns from you. A lot. But no matter what, I'm still standing tall, and I've overcome every cheap shot you've taken at me. You can attack me all you want, but at the end of the day, it's going to take more than that to take my title from me. I mean, you throw punches like hammer, and that's not saying much. Maybe you should just have Sajith wrestle for you next week. Or you could go back to Bollywood before I kick the karma right out of your ass.
Oh, fuck, I can feel that burn from here.
Well, I would have the great Sajid with me, but he is actually back in Bollywood right now, setting up my next movie contract.
Oh, what a shame. It would have been more of a challenge than you.
Oh my.
But an attack? What a great idea! But no, I will save that for our match.
Aw, what a shame.
That's
I thought I
all
was
I
going to
have
get to
to
kick
say.
your ass today.
You're not worthy of the ass of the Ronnie.
Hello.
I mean, there's not much there.
This is all I have
so-
time for. This is all I have time for. The Ronnie will leave now.
All right, folks, this match to take place 1 week from tonight, right here on Friday Night Edge. For the VWE Women's World Championship, Marcy Schaefer to defend against the Ronnie Patel in a submission match. Any other decision will result in Marcy Schaefer losing the championship. That is the contract work of our CEO right there, and there's case point right there why you always, always, always read a contract before you sign it.
Seriously, he's been doing this shit for decades. Like, how much longer are you going to let him get away with it?
Now, if he does own the company, until that changes, there's not a whole lot anybody can do about it.
Well, the most very dangerous thing was the very specific wording of that very last stipulation about disqualifications or anything nasty going wrong whatsoever.
All right, let's proceed into our opening contest here. It is a King of the Arena qualifier. From the San Andreas Fault City, 6'1", weighing 420 pounds. He is one half of Team Little Big Mac. He is Tremor. There's Kenny right there with him.
That'll put Tremor's purpose right where it should be, unless I'm looking.
Just gotta say, what a terrific show of teamwork right there. She has her own match later on tonight against Sophia Graves, but here she is out here tonight having her partner's back.
Well, you wonder if Trevor will be out here later to support Jody in her match. I'm sure he will be.
Well, knowing how crafty Sophia Graves can be, that wouldn't be a bad idea. There's the big man beating his chest, trying to work up the crowd to build up support before his opponent comes out.
And when he does that, you know he's feeling good.
But wait, is that who I think it is?
That's Brackman Wilder.
That's right, the former owner and CEO of Brackman Industries is out here also coming to show his support of Team Little Big Mac.
All right.
Sorry about the delayed intro, folks. I'm just used to there being music.
Since the downfall of the tycoon, he hasn't been able to afford to get any music.
Well, just saying, there is stock music online for free. I mean, you're broke, not lazy. Put a little effort into it, buddy.
Somebody still has to make that video up. Nobody works for free.
So it looks like we're going to see Brackman taking the place of Devin Tyler in this match.
That definitely changes the whole mix-up of everything.
Well, hold the phone here. Let's watch and see what happens here. Oh, now look at this. Here comes Devin. What is happening here?
I don't think that's Devin.
Yeah.
I believe that is Austin Knight.
Oh boy. I was about to ask why Brackman was out here, and now here comes the man who owns everything that Brackman once owned. He is the billion Lincoln champion, Austin Knight.
The way Brackman is taking the opposite corner, I think it's safe to say that he will be Tremor's opponent for tonight's matchup.
Brackman. I don't think you really got the notice of what's happening, did you? You see, kind of embarrassing yourself, man, because when you made that deal with me about I'd own everything of yours, or when I beat you at Horizon, I think you forgot that you received your spot in King Arena before Horizon. Thus, I acquired that when I beat you. So, unfortunately, I have different plans for you tonight. You see, you're never gonna have enough money, so I've decided that I was gonna sell your spot in the Bikini Arena, and you know, this man right here ponied up enough cash.
No, who's this coming out here?
Oh my god, did they really replace his booking and not even tell this poor man?
So am I to take it that Devin Tyler has purchased Brackman's King of the Arena qualifying spot?
That's right, and on top of it, everybody knew, including all of VWE, except for poor Brackman Wilder, who was left in the dark.
Yeah, enjoy your well-spent money, Devin. I'll enjoy the show. Better go to Brack. You don't got nothing right now.
Well, coming down to the ring, Tremor's true opponent for tonight, standing at 6'2", weighing in at 243 pounds. He is from Hollywood, California. He is Devin Tyler.
He doesn't have to qualify, though. He's already got a spot.
Yeah, I'm confused.
No, I believe that he paid out for Brackman's qualifying spot. That's right. Austin Knight isn't even going to let Brackman Wilder have an opportunity. He sold that to Devin Tyler.
I tell you, he is some piece of work. Well, here we go. Here's the big man, Tremor, taking on Devin Tyler. right here. 180 pounds separate these two.
You know, I just thought of something. Brackman could get back at Austin by coming in and decking Tremor, thus causing
Just like Devin.
For Devin.
Yep, that's right. Already the match has started and Tremor's stuck in his corner as Devin comes and squares up.
He didn't waste any time. He's firing shots right into the midsection of Tremor.
Gut punches to a big gut, then a big chop right across that chest. Going into the
Knife-edge
corner
chop.
head smash.
Bouncing that head of Tremor right off that top turnbuckle.
Referee's already at the count of 4. Devin breaking, going back, bouncing off the turnbuckle, coming in.
Oh, big basement drop kick right there. And Devin Tyler, he is looking very good against the big man right now.
Danny already looking concerned, coming to Tremor's aid ringside, telling him to get up.
Stomping right on the gut, going for a cover. Count of 1. Only gets the
Only a
one
one
count.
count. Tremor a little too big to keep down this early in the match. And you can just tell the weight of the decision and everything that happened before. The crowd is just silent. They don't know what to think of what's playing out before them.
Well, they're thinking to themselves that damn Austin Knight, he's done it again.
The man's business is built.
Oh, look at that. Devin Tyler charged in there with a full head of steam. Tremor caught him and hit that corner exploder. Propelled him right into the turnbuckles.
Just using that natural weight to be a little roly-poly, tumbly-wumbly into the turnbuckly-wubbly.
That's one way to put it.
Oh, my head hurts.
And now look at Tremor fire those big ham hocks right in there.
Following in with a big kick to the gut, shoving him into the corner.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Don't tell me Tremor's going to go cross country. If he hits this, that might be all she wrote for Devin Tyler. Here he comes.
Oh, nobody home.
Oh, Devin got out of the way at the last instant.
Yep, like I said, Devin just having the speed to edge out Tremor's size.
And now this puts Devin Tyler in a very good spot. Hits that chop block from behind, takes the leg right out from underneath Tremor.
That's right, a chop block to a big man like Tremor is devastating. He needs those legs to keep his balance and just flat out keep his power under him. Without it, he's got nothing.
I think of how much energy Tremor is going to have to expend just to pick himself up off the mat. Big knee drop right there from Devin Tyler.
Yep, doing a very stylish little jump off the bottom turnbuckle to pull it off, too.
Tremor struggling to get back up to his feet as Devin Tyler lies right there in wait. He is stalking Tremor at this point. Tremor now back up on his feet. Here comes Devin Tyler and runs right smack into a clothesline that just takes Devin Tyler right off his feet. Tremor going for a cover.
Oh, a lot of weight on there.
We've got 1. We've got 2. Only a 2 count.
Just gotta think about the massive amount of effort it takes to kick out of the kind of weight that Tremor has on top of you.
Boy, that'll take a lot out of you, no doubt about it. Tremor getting some additional words of encouragement from Danny outside the ring here. You'll see Danny in action just a little bit later here this evening, taking on Sophia Graves, making her Friday Night Edge debut here tonight.
Tremor locking in that front face lock. It's been an even exchange so far, but right now the big man is in control.
Oh, there's their tree trunk-like forearm right between the shoulder blades. Snap suplex.
That's right, goes from being in control to large and in charge.
Tremor looking pretty good right now.
Danny has been a definite good influence on Tremor.
Oh, that's for sure.
Tremor getting some distance. Looks like the big man has some big plans. Devin struggling to his feet, using the corner for support.
Oh, look at this Tremor with another chance to go cross country here. Maybe he'll succeed this time.
Oh God, this is going to
Oh,
hurt.
here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, and once again, Devin Tyler gets out of the way, and Tremor runs right into those turnbuckles again.
This time, expertly and strategically rolling out of the ring to buy himself some time to catch his breath in case Tremor did have the energy to follow up. Very smart move.
He's pretty cagey. He knows what he's doing out there. And now the referee has started a count. Oh, look at Devin Tyler smashing the knee of Tremor right up against that screen that covers the ring post.
Yep, speaking of strategy, it might be dirty, but you know what? It's technically legal. He has until the 10 count to get back into the ring.
And think how much damage he's doing to that knee of Tremor right now.
That same knee that already suffered from a chop block, no less.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep, Devin showed his
The
Spartan
referee's
flex
up to a count of
Spartan
6.
Flip it.
Tremor's having trouble getting back up to his feet. Devin Tyler back inside the ring.
Yep, all that damage to the knee is showing.
And finally, Tremor is back up. Oh, now look at this. Draping that leg over the middle rope, pulling it from underneath, trying to dislocate the knee.
Devin calling out for chicken leg time.
What is Devin Tyler going to do next here?
Now, Devin Tyler, the one walking in the front face lock, using it to pull Tremor back to the middle of the ring. You know that's got to be one hell of an effort.
He's trying to make some room here. He's got something in mind. What is it?
I'm just exhausted looking at that, trying to drag a man of that size.
That's a pretty hefty task, any way you want to look at it. And Trevor shoves him off into the ropes. Here comes Devin Tyler on the rebound. Drop kick right to that same knee. And here he comes on that rebound once again. And look at that. Step up enziguri right there puts the big man down.
He is using that's the very same knee that he was focusing on to step up, kick him across the face as we go into a pin count. 1, 2. But nope, only 2 as Tremor manages to kick out at the very last second.
He's still got some gas left in the tank.
Oh, please don't say that, especially with a man like him.
Yeah, I don't think we need any gas incidents.
It's just an expression, folks. But I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, I bet that's what he calls it every time he lets one rip. Hey-oh!
Oh, hello. Oh, small package right there. Grasp at perfection. Count of 1, count of 2. And Tremor gets the strength to break free of it. Boy, if Devin Tyler could have held on just a little bit longer, he would have solidified his hold on that qualifying spot right there.
And that's one of the signature pins, too. That's gonna be devastating to have him kick out of that.
Big spine buster right there from Tremor.
I was about to say, speaking of devastating, you know he's feeling that impact.
The hell, I felt that from over here. Devin Tyler pulling himself up into the corner.
Beating his chest, I think he has a good feeling about this one.
Maybe the third time is a charm for Tremor. There's the big corner splash right there from Tremor.
Like a pancake.
And here comes the Oklahoma Slam from Tremor.
But I would be surprised that Devin Tyler recovered after that.
I don't know how you get up from that. Coming from the big man, 420 pounds. Here comes Tremor doing the crisscross here. Here he comes. Big splash right there. Count of 1, count of 2, and 3. Your winner of the match, Tremor. Devin Tyler paid for this opportunity was wasted.
Oh, you know, Austin Knight is laughing his way all the way to the bank.
Well, that's what he does best.
Because he lost the one, he went and still lost.
And he still gets the money. Tremor victorious here tonight. He will advance with the key to the arena tournament.
That's right,
He's a happy man right now.
That's right, beat that chest there, big man, you deserve it. Oh, I've got to say, that was one hell of a matchup, folks, and we're just getting started.
We've got a lot more to come here, folks.
That's right, we got the Misfit versus Johnny Flash, Danny versus Sophia Graves, and don't forget our main event, James Gray versus the Enforcer, Ren Blackheart.
All right, let's take a look at the screen here, because I think we got something coming up here that you're going to want to see.
We're here.
I don't want
We're
to
here.
work there. I don't want to work there. I want to drive in my car, in my new car. I don't want you to sell it. I don't want you to.
Ludi, please, just listen to me for a minute, okay?
Who do you even know who's going to buy this? You know, for all I know, it could be like, I don't know, some oil chic or something who has
Listen,
15 of these cars already.
Ludi, please, listen to me, okay? Just listen
What?
to me.
What?
I love you, okay?
Uh-huh.
But I don't want us to lose our place to live.
We don't lose our place to live. That is
We
a
are-
myth.
Listen, I've been getting late notices. We have got to do something, and I don't want to make you do this either, but you got to get a job.
I haven't even used the telephone, no.
I understand, but we don't need the car. At least not right now. When things are better, we can talk about getting another one. Maybe. I don't know.
It's all in Italian, too. It's an import.
Please just give it a chance, okay? Please, for me, for our life, our son, please.
Fine,
Thank you.
drive off before I... All right.
You up later, okay?
Yeah, fine. I call you when I'm done.
See you later.
Bye. Bye, Franco. I love you. Beautiful car. Hey, Foreman. Hey,
What in the blue blaze do you want, son?
don't call me son. I'm Ludwig Graves. I'm here to work.
Oh, you're that new guy. All right, and get started on picking up those cinder blocks over there.
Oh, wait a second. I thought I was going to drive in the forklift or the truck.
You don't have any forklift training. They told me you were gonna come in here and pick these cinder blocks up. So get in here and pick these cinder blocks up, son.
And then what? I don't know what to. I'm not. I'm not. No. I'm out. I cannot do this. I cannot fucking do this. Nope.
Does that guy even have a visa?
So much for Rudy Groves' career as a construction worker.
That's not gonna please Sophia.
And Sophia's already set on selling the Lamborghini.
You know, I don't want to be that guy, but the German was heartbroken he didn't get to keep ownership over something Italian. How very World War II of him.
All right, folks, coming up next, a very interesting match between former VWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Misfit, taking on the fastest man in VWE. That match next on Friday Night Edge.
Holy crap, and you can just hear the rage from Sophia all the way from the back.
No, she's not happy.
Mind if I take care of this one, Johnny?
Go right ahead.
All right, folks, and there he is, making his way down to the ring. He stands at 6'3", weighing in at 235 pounds. He is from Oswego, Illinois. He is the fastest man alive, Johnny Flash. That's right, look at him go. He's going for speed. He's going the distance.
He's got one heck of a challenge ahead of him, though. Here he comes, folks. He is from Richmond, Virginia, standing 6'1", weighing 232 pounds. He is the Misfit.
I'm a man with a mission, like a nightmare, double vision. This is warfare, kill can drop, we be shining, kill red rock, like a moon.
That's right, there he comes, and you can just hear the crowd in support of the man who has sired himself as their champion. But you gotta wonder, cuz, what version of the Misfit is out and what's going through his head as he comes down to the ring tonight?
And will that internal struggle affect him in this match?
So far, so good, as Misfit seems to be in classic form, playing up to the crowd that loves him so much.
And that they most certainly do.
You can just hear the excitement. The crowd cannot wait for this to get started.
Referee in charge of the action, King Torres Jr. What an opportunity for Johnny Flash right here tonight. And there's the bell. Here we go. We are underway.
Now that is an understatement, especially after his loss last week. This win would really help put him over.
Collar and elbow tie up right in the center of the ring. Uh-oh. Here comes the Unholy Alliance. Here comes Scion. Here comes the Crisis. Here comes Venomous Maxine. And that could be Azrael back there as well. The entire Unholy Alliance in force here tonight.
While the fighters seem to be unaware as they're focused on one another, whipping each other into the ropes as they come back, meeting into the middle, locking up for another Irish whip. Misfit manages to reverse it as Johnny Flash comes back. Johnny Flash going for the big kick to the gut. Misfit manages to catch it, countering with a kick of his own, and then puts Johnny Flash into a big suplex. Oh, but Johnny Flash managed to roll out to minimize the impact. Very nimble and quick.
And if the Misfit has seen the Unholy Alliance here, he's not giving any indication, not giving them the satisfaction. Instead, we got a brawl here right in the middle of the ring.
That's right, both fighters exchanging kicks.
The fists and kicks are flying here. Here comes the Misfit off the ropes. Oh, and look at that. Inverted metallic drop right there from Johnny Flash.
Oh, right to the tailbone. Misfit managed to recover, though, as Johnny Flash came back from the rope shoot, caught into an arm drag takedown. However, still keeping that momentum, both men back on their feet, bouncing off the ropes, meeting in the center of the ring once again. Johnny Flash hitting Misfit with a massive clothesline, sending him down to the mat.
I took him right off his feet. Here comes Johnny on the rebound again, and now Misfit returns the favor.
That's right, Johnny not able to hit his move as Misfit countered with that vicious lariat.
Meanwhile, the Unholy Alliance outside the ring here just watching on. You gotta wonder if Cyan isn't somehow trying to trigger that internal struggle within the Misfit right now.
Especially since Cyan definitely seems to be cheering the Misfit on.
Cyan knows exactly what he's doing out there. He is the master of mind games.
While both men locked up in the ring as Misfit fires another big kick to the gut. Misfit going off the ropes, coming back.
Oh, look at this. Roll up right there from Johnny Flash. Kind of one. Only gets a 1 count, though. And there's the Omni Strike right there from the Misfit. One of his signatures. Here he comes off the ropes again.
Johnny seems staggered from that combo, but not too staggered as he manages to catch Misfit with a big kick to the gut.
Good ring awareness right there from Johnny Flash.
Very impressive being able to take those hits and recover with a counter like that. He's not just fast on his feet.
Oh, nice bulldog right there from Johnny Flash.
That's right, using the momentum from the rope shoot to add impact.
That'll just put your face right into that mat.
Johnny Flash has just been a bullet tonight, bouncing back and forth off the rings, using his own body as a weapon.
Misfit just went for the root right there, but Johnny Flash caught it coming in. Oh, look at that! Dragon whip right there from the Misfit. Into a cover. Count of 1. Count of 2. Only a 2 count.
That's right, Johnny's determined to stay in this fight and make a name for himself in this federation.
Meanwhile, Misfit looking like every bit the classic Misfit. How much longer before we see that adrenaline rush? Misfit out of the corner, back body drop right there from Johnny Flash.
Yep, looks like we'll have to wait a little bit longer as Misfit is down, winded from that impact.
Johnny Flash with a knee drop right there to the midsection of the Misfit.
Again, taking the time to line up the shot and then firing off those ropes quick and fast like a bullet.
That's what you have to do when you're in the ring with the Misfit. Johnny Flash delivering in true form here.
Flash going to the corner. Looks like it's time to fly high.
He's going up top here. What's he got in mind? There he goes. Nobody home. He went for the missile drop kick. Misfit got out of the way, slid outside the bottom rope. Now he's outside on the floor. Here he goes right back inside.
Johnny didn't look like he took that impact too well. May have messed up his back.
Or his knee.
Misfit coming off the ropes with a big knee drop, going across the ring, shooting off the ropes once again. Up weight, taking his time.
Uh-oh, look at Misfit here, springboarding. There's a big moonsault right there. But what did that take out of him?
Not able to lock in the pin, the impact forcing Misfit to roll off. It looks like he's winded.
Oh, there he goes with a cover attempt. We've got 1, 2. Only a 2 count, though. Fans here in attendance trying to rally behind the Misfit.
Can't help but think if he was able to capitalize a little bit sooner and wasn't winded, this match could have been over.
It very well could have been.
Misfit not messing around, picking Johnny up, but Johnny has other things in mind as he kicks Misfit in the gut, grabs him, picks him up for an... down for a big
right there.
buster.
He's got to capitalize on it, though.
Going back to the corner once again.
Now Johnny Flash going up top once again.
Misfit's still down, not getting up this time. Oh, Johnny off the top rope, nails the Swanton Bomb!
I'll tell you what, he flew 3/4 of the way across the ring there, now going for a cover. Count of 1, count of 2. Almost, not quite. Wow, that was close right there.
Yep, good attempt, but it's going to take more than that to keep the Misfit down.
And I tell you what, Johnny Flash looking really good here tonight.
So far, Scion and his crew have been remaining silent, just sort of watching. You gotta wonder what their intentions are.
I would find it very hard to believe that their intentions are just to watch. As I've already said, Scion is an absolute master of mind games. Oh, look at that. Big clothesline right there from Johnny Flash sends the Misfit right over the top rope down to the floor.
That's right, Misfit was winded, he was struggling to get up, trying to use the ropes to support him, but Johnny just was having none of it, decided, get out of my ring.
Now Johnny takes a look outside the ring and sees the Unholy Alliance.
Well, I wouldn't want to jump into that shark tank, would you?
No, thank you. Now the Crisis is in the ring face-to-face with Johnny. Hits the Patient Zero.
And of course, the ref is distracted and sees none of it.
Not a thing. And
The referee already up to 6.
Misfit is out on the floor.
Now the big question is Misfit aware of what just happened, or is he just an unwilling recipient of this windfall?
Misfit is back in. I don't believe he's aware of what just happened here between the Crisis and Johnny Flash.
And the Crisis just laughing about it, adding insult to injury.
Spinning back kick right there. Misfit calling for the adrenaline rush.
Setting him up.
He's got him up. And there is the adrenaline rush right there into a cover. Count of 1, count of 2, and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, the Misfit.
That's right. Once Scion and his men got involved, poor Johnny didn't stand a chance.
And I do not believe even now Misfit is aware of what just happened earlier between Johnny Flash and the Crisis.
Now you just gotta wonder, have they already cut a deal, or is Scion just sort of paying it forward, showing that the benefits of what happens if you cut a deal with whoever?
That wouldn't surprise me at all. try on his cage like that.
Like every good drug dealer always said, the first taste is always free.
Oh boy. What an analogy. Oh my God.
Well, judging from the banter in the ring, Misfit is definitely unaware and doesn't seem too happy that he had his win practically handed to
Johnny
him.
just told him. Johnny Flash just told the Misfit what happened to him, and now you see the Misfit staring at the crisis.
Well, you just gotta congratulate both of these men in the ring. What a terrific show of sportsmanship to just flat out be up front with each other. He could have been sour, Johnny could have held a grudge, but he didn't. I am very proud of him for that.
Nonetheless, one hell of a match here between the Misfit and Johnny Flash. You've still got that main event to come here for the another King of the Ring qualifier between James Gray and the Enforcer, Ren Blackheart. Still to come here tonight on Friday Night Edge.
God, I am still just buzzing from that match. The speed, he definitely lived up to his reputation tonight as the fastest man alive.
He certainly did. No taking that away from him. And meanwhile, we will continue on with our action here this evening. We saw the contract signing at the very start of the show. We're going to see that championship match next week on Friday Night Edge. And now look at this.
What is this?
We've got balloons in place.
Man, I just adore our ninja production crew who is able to just set these things up in the blink of an eye.
And not be seen. It's pretty incredible how that works. Well, I believe we were promised a celebration last week, a World Heavyweight Championship celebration, as God, Cody Hootley, victorious at Horizon. We were promised that celebration. Oh my Lord, look at this.
Oh, Ninja Kevin, you have really outdone yourself this time.
So it appears that we are going to get a celebration worthy of God.
Indeed, as some of the crowd might seem a little confused, nobody's getting married. Have you never seen a painting? This is clearly the setup of the Last Dinner. Jesus Christ, Judas, all the disciples the night before he was crucified? Come on.
Nonetheless, folks, here he comes. Please welcome your VWE World Heavyweight Champion. He is, well, this is the CEO making his way back out here. Well, he's going to do, I would suggest that he's going to introduce the World Heavyweight Champion himself.
Might have outdone themselves a little too much as the CEO seems to be struggling getting around the production set. Little crowded in there, boss man.
Cut the music. You know, when I asked for an archway, it would be really nice if it was sized to where I could get through without getting poked by a bunch of, you know, leaves and flowers. It's hard to find good help these days. This is the celebration of the greatest world champion since Seth Cameron himself. That's right. I said it. And I mean it. The greatest world champion since Seth Cameron himself. So without further ado, and if I may honorably turn around and present to you our reigning, defending, greatest of all time since Seth Cameron, world champion, God!
These fans here in attendance making very clear how they feel about God.
Wait, how the hell can you even tell if he's making his way down to the ring? I can't see around shit. Oh wait, I think I saw something move between the cracks.
There he is, right there, the VWE World Heavyweight Champion.
That's right, 7-time world champion, descended from the heavens above to bring a little sunshine to your dreary mortal lives.
And God, Cody Hooley making himself comfortable on the throne there.
Please cut the music.
The center chair. The Jesus chair.
I hope you don't mind, God, but I really need a sip. I've had a very long night, as you can tell.
Why not, Seth? Be a disciple.
Wow, this is some really good shit. Ah, fantastic. You know what? I gotta have more of that. Oh, yeah.
Well, thank God Victor's not here to see this.
Yeah, fucking over Seth really works up a thirst.
Oh, man. So good. Johnny, you should really... No, never mind. D, you should try some of this. I'll make sure you get a cup of it when we're done. It's really good.
Oh, thank you, sir.
If you want to play, help yourself. Diesel, help yourself. Johnny, go fuck yourself. All right.
Oh.
Right back at you.
Is this working? Oh, there we go.
Victor's not here to see this.
I put this together. I said to you I was going to put a celebration together. And I wanted a monumental moment. Because, you know, we've talked about this. We've had history with each other. Not always great. But at that time, I wasn't really thinking. I wasn't on the same page. I always felt this was overdue. A celebration of God. So I'd like everybody in the crowd to show your respect to God. Come on, let's give our world champion a round of applause.
How rude. Look, Seth, they don't matter right now. They don't matter. Look, honestly, this is the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. See, you honestly, you didn't have to do, well, you kind of did have to do this. I'm God, and God deserves respect. But you know what? I appreciate it with all my heart. And you know what? I call myself the greatest of all time, right? Who says there can't be two greatest of all times? Steph, you are indeed one of the greatest of all times alongside me. Thank you very much for that.
That means so much to me, God. It means so much. You have no idea. And I brought you out here not only to celebrate you as one of the greatest world champions of all time, but I gotta admit, there's kind of a little intention that I had here. I thought, you know, maybe it would be fun for you and me to have a special gift here tonight, and, you know, maybe me challenge you for that world title. What do you think? I'm kidding.
Okay. Yeah. You got me there, Seth. You got me there. Well,
we went down that road once before. We're fine. We're good.
Yep.
We're good. No, I actually brought you out here because not only did I want this celebration for you, but I brought a special gift. And if I could, camera guy, you're going to have to zoom in here. I know it'll take you a second because you're not very smart. But there's a little thing in the corner over here, and I want you to take a look. I'm going to step right over here, and we're going to reveal this. I wanted to make sure that not only your title reign was everything you wanted it to be, but I always felt it wasn't special enough for you in the past. So this time, we're going to make it special. Let me just pull this curtain back. And there we have it. This is your new World Championship.
Oh my goodness, look at those custom plates.
Those side plates. Finally, I don't have to wear the misfit around my waist. You see, I knew there was something wrong with this title around my waist. And honestly, it stinks. If I can be honest, it stinks. It smells like a troubled teenager who got bullied his whole high school life. But you know what? I'm glad I got my own custom plates. Thank you. That honestly.
Look at how like they made the plates with your face on them.
It's beautiful.
I've never seen anything like it.
Neither have I, and I'm God.
It is fantastic. They deserve all the credit in the world, just like you, God. You deserve all the credit in the world. There's no one better at this. I mean, aside from, obviously when I stepped in the ring and was world champion. But that's old. That's in the past. It's almost like your scriptures. It's in the past. You are the greatest of all time now. And I wanted you to have something special here.
You know what? As a thanks to you and all these wonderful people who are out here to support their God. You know what? After they clean up this ring here, I will have a match for you all. I will wrestle whoever wants to come out and challenge me to a match. You're welcome. No, not you.
Well, it looks like somebody's going to answer that one already.
Production, I didn't say for... Oh, not this guy.
Well, it looks like Morgan Jones has something to say.
Whatever it takes to break up this mutual admiration society, I'm going to be all in favor of.
That's right, leave it to the skater boy to crash the party.
Please cut that annoying music.
Just take that skateboard and slap him right upside the head with it.
Wow, look at this, man. So nice. I love dinner parties.
Morgan, you weren't invited.
Listen, man, I'm terribly sorry to ruin such a beautiful celebration and interrupt the little circle jerk festival, but I had my ear holes open. I was listening, and I had a couple things in my mind. My interest peaked, First off, listen, let's address the elephant in the room, not you, Mr. Cameron. I know this title around my shoulder, is on the... Listen, I know this is on the line 24/7, and here I am, standing in the middle of the ring, face to face with Bigfoot and the Virgin Mary, and I see you both frothing at the mouth, waiting for any chance to take the Extreme Championship away from me. And if you want a piece, I'd be happy to give you. Want to go right now?
No. I said I'll challenge anyone in the back that wasn't high.
Cool. Yeah, I get it. You don't want to catch these hands.
Hold on, wait. He's high?
I think so.
Didn't we do a drug test on him a few weeks or a few months ago?
Forgot something. There's something missing here. You forgot something. Is it over here? No. Is it over here? No. Well, I see you're missing your powerhouse, power mansion, power bottom hammer, but it's not that. And you left your big ol' Cardiff Bruiser in the back, but it's not that either. And over here, yeah, Cody, your head is still, in fact, you'd be happy to know your head is still, in fact, up Mr. Seth Cameron's sphincter. So that seems pretty normal too. That seems pretty A-okay to me. I got it. I cracked the code. I got it. I know what it is.
Really?
It's something that should, to me.
He went there, didn't he?
Something that should have been mine on January 15th. Everybody here saw it. We all know it. And listen, deep down in the depths of your big ol' senile Sasquatch brain, you know it too. And it's on the waist of the holy roller over there. And I can just hear your nervous gulp, and I can see your little eye twitching, and I can sense Cody's panties getting in a twist, but there's gonna be, let me put it to you, there's gonna be very little you can do to stop me from getting it. And I mean, hey, you could keep pulling bitch after bitch out of your ass to try and stick it to me, but if we're looking at the track record, old man, that hasn't gone so well for you, has it?
Track record? Do you remember the last time you competed for the world title in that triple threat? And let's see. Forgive me if I'm wrong, God, when I came out and I was singing your praises, distracting two individuals as you picked up the win?
Yeah, that's exactly how it went. See, Morgan, it's not our fault. You got distracted. He was just singing a beautiful song, and you got distracted, and I won.
I got it. I can speak clearly for everybody here and me when I say that your shoulders were down on the mat for a good 7 seconds, and failure American Idol over here kind of came out and saved your ass yet again, but I don't think that he can save your ass much longer, Mr. Hooley, because I'm coming for you.
Is that what you wanted? You want to challenge Cody?
Well, duh. You fucking stupid.
Why didn't you just say? Why have you wasted my time? You should have just said so. I'm a businessman. I understand when people come out and they want to challenge someone. This is not a problem. We can make this happen. You don't have to take up all this segment to sit here. I'm trying to give something nice to one of my wrestlers here, who is the world champion, the greatest world champion since me. So look, you want a challenge? I'll tell you what, tonight you can earn that challenge. How's that? Is that fair?
Yeah, great. I mean, bring it on.
All right. Here's what you have to do. We need a main event, and you like to, be a part of matches, obviously. So we're going to make a little main event here tonight. If you win, you get to challenge God.
Listen.
Now,
done.
That being said, obviously you are the Extreme Champion, so I'm not going to, beat around the corner. Your title's going to be on the line here tonight in the main event.
No issue.
And it's going to be in an Extreme match. And if you win that match and retain your championship, then you can challenge Cody here, God himself. And your opponent here tonight is none other than my insurance policy, Nile Nightfire.
Oh my goodness.
What do you say?
You know what I say? Hey, Cody?
Yes.
We're gonna have a little date next Friday night, okay? I'll bring the wine, you bring your title. Don't be late. It's almost my turn to be the two-belt titan, except I'm not a massive gaping douchebag. So listen, I'm a head out, and here's a word of wisdom, because you're old but you're not wise. I'd like to wrestle in front of a crowd later tonight, so why don't you pack it up so we can get on with the show, okay? Sound good? Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Yo, Morgan, I want you to remember one thing. I'm giving you an opportunity to challenge God. That doesn't mean you're going to eat yourself with a trash can and once again prove that you have something. Because, buddy, your show is as canceled. Well, it's as canceled could be. In fact, it's as canceled. It's as canceled as everything you could imagine that has ever happened to Devin Tyler. I mean, we saw tonight how horrible that match was. That being said, Morgan, go to the back, get dressed, get ready. God, don't worry. He might challenge you if he somehow makes it through my insurance policy. But you know, God, Seth Cameron always has your back.
You know what?
I
You can
believe
cancel my
that.
show. You can cancel my show, man. But guess what? Your show's gonna have a new world champion next Friday, man. And then I can do whatever the hell I want because this is the Morgan Jones Show, bitch.
Okay, I'd still like to wrestle today, if that's okay with you, Seth.
Absolutely. Let's get this ring cleared. Let's cut to a commercial. Production, commercial next. Let's cut to a commercial. We'll get the ring cleared up. Why don't you go ahead and get your new title, and we'll go ahead and get, you know, the old one out of the way, and we'll get everything taken care of. We're gonna have God, the World Heavyweight Champion, in action next.
That's where you cheer. Okay, but never mind. I got my title.
You got everybody back now?
I got to wonder who's going to come out and face God tonight. Seth literally issued an open challenge, so it's a roll of the dice. Let's see who comes out first.
Well, the man taking the challenge from Pebble Beach, California, weighing in at 187 pounds of height, at 6'4", this is Rob, the Painter Lump.
Reporter for God, Cody Boone here tonight.
I have just got to say, after all that tense and just stress and, just all that going through the air, it's just so nice, such a pleasant breath of fresh air. Happy little Rob's going to give us a happy little wrestling match.
Well, we'll wait and see how happy the conclusion of this match will be. If he can pick up an upset here tonight against the world champion, that'll definitely boost his stock here.
What a catchy intro song.
The joy of wrestling. The referee's trying to take the championship, and Cody says, "No, it's mine."
Oh, come on, he just got it. Let him enjoy it for at least a little bit longer. Nah, screw that. We got a show to do.
I don't think he's going to get that belt away from Cody. Nope.
we have that new belt right here at the desk, and I've just got to say, it is beautiful. What a work of art. All right, there's the bell as we get the match underway. Both fighters coming to square up in the center of the ring. God not looking too impressed with his opponent tonight. All right, and there we go with the lockup.
Height-wise, these two are pretty equal, but Cody's got a few pounds on Rob Klaus here, the painter.
A few pounds and a few dirty tricks, stomping on the toes and putting Rob into a headlock, then punching him in the face, but Rob having none of it, throwing the God across the ring. God tumbles out, bounces off the ropes, but Rob, nimble and quick, manages to dodge again. God comes back and, arm drag takedown. Cody, finally.
Little drags.
Yep, Cody finally getting frustrated, managed to roll outside of the ring, getting to the apron.
Leapfrogs over the top of the charging in Rob Klaus. Now here they crisscross, and there's a big drop kick right there from Rob Klaus. Puts Cody down on his backside.
About to say, both men crissing and crossing left and right, unable to land a hit until Rob finally nailed that drop kick.
Now Rob Klaus with a happy little wrist lock. Cody trying to backflip his way out of it. And Rob Klaus changes gears, takes the armbar.
Cody managing to fight out, getting back to his feet.
There's a whip attempt, it's reversed. All big running knee lift right on the ropes. He got that knee up in the air, just hit Klaus right in the jaw with it.
But Rob rolls out of the way as Cody Cooley came back in, skinning the cat, hanging on by the thread.
Here comes Rob Klaus from behind with a kick, and that sends Cody Hooley down to the floor.
Big impact right to that very thin mat covering that hard concrete.
And you just heard Rob Klaus, he says, we don't make mistakes, we have happy accidents. And look at this right here. Oh my goodness. Swift spin wheel kick right there from the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yep, Cody Hooley managing to slide into the ring as Rob was trying to come off the ropes, but caught him before he even knew what was going on.
Surprising speed right there. Into a cover, count of one. Only gets the one count.
God instantly getting back to his feet as Rob seems a little dazed. God grabbing Rob by the throat.
And just whips him right into the corner. And now look at this. Elbow shots right to the jaw of the painter, Rob Klaus.
Cody sending one last shot to keep Rob in his place as he goes across the ring to build up momentum. Here he comes, rushing in.
Oh, there's a big monkey flip right there.
Just tossing the painter, yeeting him clear across the ring.
Did you just use the word yeet in a professional broadcast?
I sure did, buddy. I sure did. It's not the first time, too.
I don't want to know.
Meanwhile, the VWE World Heavyweight Champion got the foot right on the throat of the painter. Tells him to die. God just tells him to die.
Yep, milking the count for all it's worth and going right into vicious stomps to the head.
It's a good thing when God tells you to die.
Well, I mean, technically he says that to all of us at some point in our lives.
True.
That's right, shit just got dark.
And he's looking for his championship. It's over here with us. Drop kick right to the knee there. Cody
Oh,
wasn't
but
expecting
Rob
that.
ducked. Yep, because Rob ducked and Cody Hooley just landed face first right into the turnbuckle. Rob going to the top rope, hitting the blockbuster.
And he just flattened the champion with that one. Now draping the arm, going for a cover. We've
He
got
capitalized
one,
quick.
two.
This might be it. This might be it. No!
Oh my goodness. That
Cody.
was close right there.
Cody very wisely retreating to the edge of the ring, making sure he has options to make a quick escape if he needs to. Klaus gets up, but he needs the ropes to steady himself.
Uh-oh, here he comes. Oh, look at that. He ran right into a shoulder thrust.
Yep, right to the gut, and then followed up with a crocodile kick over the top rope. Getting pretty fancy with the footwork here. Just ask any professional in the back how hard it is to fight on that apron.
Oh, he had a catch DDT right there. Just drilled Rob Klaus right into that canvas.
God telling him goodbye, then get up, taunting him, clearly not done with the man.
And he went for the code breaker, but Rob Klaus just shoved him right off. Went for a super kick, but Cody caught the boot coming in. Oh, now look at those elbow shots right there from the world champion. Muay Thai roundhouse right there, drops the painter.
Yep, classic 1, 2, 3 combo, lays him out flat on the floor.
And now a curb stomp. The inspiration of God. Right there. You just saw it. Count of 1, count of 2, and 3.
Yep, once he hit the inspiration of God, it was all over, folks.
Now he'll be able to get his championship back. His new championship with the custom plates on it.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, God, Cody Hooley. He is your VWE 7-time World Heavyweight Champion.
Actually, Seth is the 7-time champion. Cody's a 5-time champion.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Whoops.
Who's to say he won't get there?
Oh, I don't believe in any luck.
He's pretty pleased with those new custom plates.
They should. That's an impressive belt.
They look like pennies.
If he would have lost it the first night he had it, so
Which coin says "In God We Trust" on it? Pretty sure it's the penny.
Oh, what hell of a night. We still got a couple of great matches coming up for you, including a new main event.
We've got that women's match coming up, too. Danny and Sophia Graves.
Speaking of which,
How do you think she feels having to sell that Lamborghini? Because Looney doesn't want to get a job.
No, it's not that Ludi doesn't want to get a job. Ludi doesn't want to hold down a job. He had one, and then he willingly walked out. I don't mean to rub salt in the wound. I just want to make sure Sophia has all the motivation she needs to beat the crap out of Donnie tonight.
I just had a hell of a match with Night. More fucking cameras? What was I thinking? I just had a hell of a match with Knight for the national championship. Then I hit him with that chair. Why? Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Hey, what's
This goes all the way back to prime time.
More
February.
fucking cameras? Chance to give me some sort of lesson?
Hey,
Because I don't want to hear it.
don't mind them, man.
You know, we don't have the
I think
Extreme
they're
title,
filming a
but I'm
documentary
more
or
than willing to
something, I don't
reenact that fight we had in the grocery store, right
what's
here
up?
in this locker room. What? Do you think this is your chance to give me some sort of lesson? Because I don't want to hear it.
I'm fresh out of lessons.
You know, we don't have the Extreme title, but I'm more than willing to reenact that fight we had in the grocery store, right here in this locker room. Did Austin beat that out of you?
No. Listen, man, I don't think I'm fresh out of lessons. Neither of us are doing too great right now.
Oh, really? Where's the Brack that tries to help everyone? Did Austin beat that out of you?
They, listen, man, well, I don't think find myself, either of us are doing too great right now. That was, but what, 12 years ago? I think I know some people who can help you, but it's not easy, but well, they helped me find myself, get my head right.
Yeah?
Wow, that was,
if they're so good,
12 years ago.
Why don't you go back?
I mean, you'll have to travel, but it's not easy, but I already have plans here. Hey, I think it might help you. An old friend got a hold of me, and he gave me some advice.
If they're so good, why don't you go back?
That's probably why I got destroyed by Jax. Well, but I already have plans here. I guess we both have calls. An old friend got a hold of me, and he gave me some advice, and I didn't listen to it.
Look,
that's probably why I got destroyed by Jax.
I'm sorry for the hostility. You didn't do anything to deserve that.
I guess.
In fact, to be honest with you,
we both have calls to make, don't we?
The battles we had over the Extreme Championship were a personal highlight of my career. Look, fact, I'm sorry for the hostility. You didn't do anything to deserve that. I don't remember what that was. And then in fact, to be honest with you, the battles we had over the Extreme Championship were a personal highlight of my career. In fact, thinking in the grocery store when you hit me with that piece of fruit, I don't even remember what that was. And then later, I turned around and hit you with a box of Frosted Flakes. Can it?
Yeah.
Seems like those were simpler times, huh?
Definitely.
I know. This can't be it. For either of us.
Now that was interesting.
Can it?
Question you don't want to ask.
Well, that was a very odd and
Overhand wrist lock right there from Sophia.
That's right.
Taking
And
the
just,
first move.
but Danny cartwheeling out and reversing it. Just to give a little context of the video that we saw earlier. Oh, a big, massive kick right to the head.
As you were saying there.
Yeah, but as I was saying, what we just saw, which went down between Brack and Drake, actually happened on prime time last February on the 23rd. That was when Brack lost to Jax and Drake snapped on night on prime time.
Oh, nice spear right there from Sophia. Now dropping fists right onto Danny.
Sophia making no point to make it clear that she's here to stay, pounding the crap out of Danny, going to pick her up. Rough pickup, no
trying
less.
to make a statement here. Whips Danny into the ropes. Here comes Danny on the rebound, and Sophia fires a kick right to the gut. Doubles Danny over, and now look at this. Scoop backbreaker right there. Sophia trying to make a statement here.
Yep, following up with stomps to the gut, making sure that her opponent stays down. Meanwhile, Danny's winded, trying to get her breath as Sophia goes in for the pin. There's a 1. Oh, but only a 1 count as Danny manages to break. Sophia first to her feet as Danny's taking her time to catch her breath. Sophia taking her time to circle her opponent. Oh, nasty pickup from the hair from behind, showing no mercy.
Showing no respect either. Now fires Danny into the corner. Charges in, nobody home.
Yeah, eating the turnbuckle.
Danny's too fast for that. Now here comes Danny with the charge in. Running knee lift right to the jaw. And now fires in Muay Thai knee lifts right to the midsection.
Sophia turned around, but only just in time to eat a bunch of knees right to the face and the gut. Moving back before she gets the count violation, using the ropes to build up momentum and come back across, does a cartwheel.
Cartwheel somersault elbow right there. One of Danny's trademarks.
Hitting Sophia so hard she comes dazed out of the corner, stumbling to the middle of the ring. Danny going to the top rope. Let's see what she's going to do.
Oh, look at that! Oh, but Danny rolled out.
Danny went for a diving wheel kick, but Sophia managed to flip her out of it. Danny, however, nimble, rolled off of it, hit the ropes, came off, and now they're back in the center of the ring. Danny going for a big kick to the gut, but Sophia manages to catch it.
Boom, right there.
With a chick kick.
That just floored Danny.
Wasting no time picking Danny up, throwing her into the corner, or should I say, yeeting her into the corner?
No, you shouldn't.
Yes, but I did.
Oh, look at the extension and the corner foot choke right there.
A lot of people say that's a dirty move, but you know what? She has 4 seconds to take advantage of it.
And she takes the full 4 seconds.
Oh my goodness, Uranagi right into the apron there.
Oh, right into the back of the spine. You know that's gotta hurt.
Sophia Graves looking to dish out some serious punishment here on Danny.
Ref started the count, but Sophia has a lot of time to use that corner post against her opponent, and that's exactly what she does, smashing it right on that steel to the knee.
So now both members of Team Little Big Mac are going to be hurting in the knees. But Danny goes, she says, I still got another knee, and she uses that to deliver a series of cravat knees right to the face. Here comes Danny off the ropes, and there's a drop kick that puts Sophia down to the floor.
It seemed like Sophia was in control until Danny caught her as she was trying to come back into the ring, and now the momentum is on Danny's side along with the crowd. Speaking of momentum, she goes back to the ropes, hits it, comes off. Let's see what she's going to do. Vaults herself over the top.
Oh my goodness! What a plancha right there from Danny. Referee King Torres Jr. trying to get them both back inside the ring.
Danny giving Sophia a little taste of her own medicine, picking her up from behind by the hair just to throw her into the ring.
Now Danny going for a cover. Count of one, count of two. Only gets a 2 count.
You know, not going to say I was surprised there. It was a little too soon to try to go for a pin count. Sophia had way too much time to catch her breath. She should have followed up with a little bit more offense.
She's going to go right back to work here. And whips Sophia into the corner one more time.
Yep, whips her with authority too as she just slams into that turnbuckle, goes for that cartwheel counter.
Oh, nothing counting that time. Sophia got the boots up. Got the knees up, rather.
Her right to the face.
This leaves Danny in a very compromised situation here. Question is, can Sophia take advantage of it?
And picking her up from behind, pulling on that hair. Oh, big,
German
big
suplex.
release German suplex. Taking a knee to catch her breath. Danny is down. Using the ropes.
Toward the ropes. Looks like she might have to use those ropes to pull herself up.
Danny managing to get to her feet.
Ooh. Nice clothesline right there from Danny.
Yep, but Sophia manages to dodge with the crab walk counter.
She just bridged herself out. She just bridged back and totally ducked that thing.
As Danny comes up from behind, Sophia hits her with a big elbow right to the face.
Oh, spinning wheel kick right to the noggin.
Yep, both women trading rope shoot moves and blows, matching each other step for step.
Oh, look at this. Sophia's got her up and just holding her right there in place.
Showing off her raw power.
And there is a big suplex right there.
Just slams Danny right down to the mat.
Holding her up in the air like that lets all the blood go right straight to the head and makes that drop so much more devastating.
It does, but it's made Sophia stagger a little bit. She's not managing to follow up right away. Up and getting cocky, going for a top rope move.
This could be either make or break right here for Sophia Graves. Here she goes. There's a big splash. And she nails it into a cover. Count of one, count of two. Almost.
Nope, almost. Just barely managed to kick out at the last second.
And this is turning out to be one hell of a match here between these two.
That's right, but I gotta say, Sophia is definitely in charge. She is dominating right now. Danny is down and hurt.
But now Sophia making a mistake here, having words with the official.
Hey, I'd be a little hot-headed too. I'm on her side. I think that was
It never
sweet.
does you any good, though.
Never seen a referee change his mind.
Danny trying to get to the corner and buy herself some time and distance to recover, but Sophia finally back on her.
She just looks down at Danny and says, "Where are you going?" Now picks her right back up by the hair once again.
Again, relentless from behind with it.
Oh, rear speeding elbow right there.
Into a somersault flip over the back DDT.
Very impressive.
Amazing display of agility right there.
Oh, here goes Danny up top.
She needs to nail this quick and not waste time.
Uh-oh, now what?
Don't wait, just hit the...
Yeah, don't get distracted, do it. Come on, seal the deal.
Oh, no.
Now we know why.
Is it this locker room? Ah, Tremor!
The referee already up to 4. I mean, now 5. I mean, technically she has time to come back, but I don't think she is.
Well, she's worried about her partner.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. She skeet when she should have yeet.
Oh, my goodness. And there's the 10 count right there. Sophia's going to win the match by count out.
I mean, a win's a win.
Nobody likes to win this way unless they're trying to keep a championship that they didn't win.
Well, regardless, she definitely has proven that she is here to stay. She made a statement. She slammed Dammy around like she was nothing.
She definitely performed well. There's absolutely nothing to deter her in any way.
It's such a shame that we don't get to see an actual conclusion to this great match.
Well, who knows? Let's just say it's to be continued for now, because you can bet that these two will have a score to settle later on.
The question is, what just happened to Tremor backstage? Be nice if we could get some clarification on that before the show's over with tonight.
Well, who knows? Maybe Devin Tyler also paid for a little bit of insurance policy with his qualifying spot in the King of the Arena.
Well, I would say one too many Black Burgers, but there are no more Black Burgers, so
nope.
Couldn't be that.
All right, folks, it's just about time for that main event here. James Gray to take on the Enforcer, Ren Blackheart, another King of the Arena qualifying match.
Well, that was our scheduled main event, but don't forget that Seth Cameron has blessed us all with a pleasant little surprise. The actual main event is for the VWE Extreme Championship. It will be Morgan Jones against the infamous Nile Nightfire.
Just more to look forward here tonight.
That's right, you might all hate him, but never say that Seth Cameron never gave you anything.
I'm just not going to touch that one.
Well, moving on. Hey, wait a minute. Making his way to the ring from San Diego, California. weighing in at 215 pounds at a height of 6 foot even. This is James Gray.
That's right, a man who has literally became a sensation overnight, here to fight for his chance to participate in the King of Arena qualifier.
He's going to be facing one hell of an opponent here tonight, the Enforcer, Ren Blackheart. All right, here he comes from Washington, D.C., standing 6'2", weighing 245 pounds. He is the Enforcer, Ren Blackheart.
That's right, haven't seen too much of Ren Blackheart this year, but if you've been following him on Twitter, he claims that all ends tonight as he starts his journey here. And you can tell that the crowd's a little bit divided tonight. They're not sure exactly who to cheer on. Both of these boys are solid fan favorites.
Very popular superstars indeed.
The crowd still keeping that hype going as our referee makes his way into the ring to start the preparations for tonight's match. All right, both fighters have been checked and cleared to go.
The winner of this match will advance in the King of the Arena tournament.
And that's right, with the bell starts our scheduled main event.
You can see the size differential between these two. Look at Red Blackheart just torquing on that arm, trying to yank it right out of the socket.
Just cranking it around, trying to get an early advantage over his opponent. Oh, but James Gray doing a cartwheel to escape. Oh, but Ren manages to keep it on and does a surfboard stretch. An attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, solid elbows to the gut as James Gray fights back to his feet, gets some distance. Comes in, goes for a quick schoolboy roll-up. Oh, but doesn't even manage to get a one count as Ren instantly kicks. It's right back to his feet.
Ren Blackheart, a very skilled veteran here. Oh, look at this backslide.
Yep, Ren matching quick pin for quick pin. The ref a little bit quicker on this one, managed to accumulate a one count, but still not even close to being good enough. Ren just screams wow in disbelief as James Gray goes to the corner, leaning on the ropes to catch his breath.
Oh, dropkick right to the knee there.
James Gray was playing possum, suckering Ren in. Should have known it was too early for him to be that tired.
Went right for the knee, trying to take one of the legs out from underneath Ren Blackheart. Now firing in kicks right to the midsection. Standing shoot kicks in the corner. Now James Gray he could be heading cross country here. Here he comes. Oh, he went for the Yakuza, but Red caught him.
Yeah.
Suplexed him right into the corner.
Now, shoves him into the corner with authority, looking to assert his dominance.
Now there's the knife edge chop right there. The shirt of James Gray giving a little bit of relief. But I tell you, those things still sting.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of relief, but doing nothing for my eyes. My God, just bland! Wrapping that leg against the ropes, just bending, cranking on it, showing no mercy. Finally letting go before he reaches a count.
Trying to punish the knee there.
Up, but Ren counters with an elbow, beams Ren Blackheart right between the eyes. James Gray going to the top rope on the turnbuckle. There he goes. Oh, diving back elbow.
He just floored Ren Blackheart with that elbow right there.
James Gray
is no slouch.
Nope, but he needs to capitalize. He needs to go for that pin attempt. There he goes. There's the one. There's a two. Nope, only two, as the enforcer manages to kick out. James Gray, although already back to his feet, looking to continue his offense. May have hurt his back a little bit. He's clutching at it.
Now look at Ren going right to work. The fists and kicks are flying as James Gray whipped into the ropes. Here comes James on the rebound. Ren moves for the clothesline. James rolls right underneath.
James taking a moment to get his bearings, squaring off with Blackheart.
Cyclone kick right there from Ren.
Almost like he didn't see it coming.
They'd like to take James Gray's head right off.
James Gray is down, but Ren calling for time to fly.
If he hits that, that could be all she wrote there. And there it is, count of one, count of two. James gets the shoulder up. Wow.
It managed to hit the lion salt, but just wasn't good enough as he kicked out at the very last second.
Now, if you're Ren Blackheart, you can't let that phase you.
He sure doesn't as he comes in with a sliding elbow.
Sliding elbow right to the jaw.
James Gray down is hurt as Ren goes over the ropes onto the apron. Turns around. James Gray struggling to get back to his feet, folks.
Springboard X Factor right there from Ren into a cover. Count of one, count of two. Oh! Somehow James Gray manages to get that shoulder up.
Yep, hanging on by a thread, but you gotta wonder just how much longer he's going to last taking this kind of offense against the enforcer. James Gray going for those big, massive uppercuts, hitting Ren again and again, backing him up into the ropes. More. He's got him roped up.
6 of them in a row.
6 hits, got him roped to dope. Watching a Mike Tyson match.
Here comes James. and look at that Basaki knee right there. That sends Ren Blackheart right through the ropes, right out onto the floor in front of the broadcast table.
Hey, you know those little children's snappy toys where they push it against the table and they let it go and it flings across the room? That was Ren Blackheart just now.
Oh my goodness, this table takes a beating from time to time. Oh my God! Another cartwheel plancha right there. Beautiful move from James Gray.
Yep, managed to hit it though. Ref at the 5 count. Just a matter to see who's going to get back to their feet and back into the ring and capitalize on this moment.
I tell you what, that's a move that does a lot of damage, but it takes a lot out of you as well.
That's right. It's just a matter of who can get back to their feet. James Gray managed to turn it around, but he needs to capitalize no matter how much he's hurt or this match is going to be over.
Right now, Red Blackheart looks to be the better shape of the two. Oh, I look like I spoke too soon. Oh my goodness! James just ran right into a super kick. And then gets yeeted right back into the ring.
Ah, Johnny, no.
Now even you're saying it.
Not you.
One and only. Now look at Red going up to the top. Going for the moonsault here. And he nails it.
Yep,
Count
right.
of one, count of two,
press.
and three. Your winner of the match, the Enforcer, Ren Blackheart.
That's right, and welcome to the King of the Arena tournament.
What a match it was, though. James Gray was nothing to be ashamed of here tonight. He fought his heart out, as did Ren Blackheart. And it will be Ren advancing in the King of the Arena tournament.
You know, Johnny, I will definitely agree with you this time. I might have dogged on James Gray, said he was nothing but all luck, just a flash in the pan, but he definitely proved himself against the Enforcer tonight.
Oh, he brought it, no doubt about it.
It still didn't do him any good as he's left behind in the dust as Ren Blackheart is the one that advances into the tournament.
Oh, make no mistake about it, James Gray's day is coming. He's got his entire career ahead of him. There will definitely be another time for James Gray. I fully believe this.
That's right, but just like Ren Blackheart said on Twitter, it all starts here, so we'll have to wait and see where this road takes him. Oh man, it's already been one hell of a night, and we still have our bonus main event to look forward to.
Hold on, take a look at the screen here.
Is it this locker room? Ah, Tremor. What happened?
It's Danny
what
who's
happened, big guy?
backstage. And there's Tremor.
Oh no.
Is it this locker room? Ah, Tremor. What happened? What happened, big guy?
side you're looking at it. I mean, you know, for Sion and his crew, it's actually, you know, pretty good. I'm just saying, I don't blame them for what they did.
Well, folks, as we get ready to head into our main event here tonight, and here we go. This contest scheduled for one fall, and it is for the VWE Extreme Championship. Introducing first, standing 6'7", weighing 275 pounds, from Cardiff, Wales. He is your VWE Extreme Champion. The insurance policy, Niall Nightfire.
Now it's my turn to correct you because he's a VWE National Heavyweight Champion.
There you go. It was bound to happen one of these days. But what in the hell is he on?
Is that a Segway? That's a motherfucking Segway.
The Segway has a handlebar of sorts, doesn't it?
Well, I think they come in just to roll around, if that's even what you call it. Hoverboard, there we go. It's a hoverboard, ladies and gentlemen.
You ever seen a solo wheel?
I believe that is called a unicycle. Well, Leah, I don't get paid to be educated. I get paid to sound pretty.
I'm not touching that one, folks. The National Heavyweight Champion, the insurance policy, Niall Nightfire, in the ring right now.
That's right. They made a statement last week, and he's looking to continue that statement here tonight.
I have often said that Niall Nightfire is one of, if not the best, pure athletes in VWE.
But you just gotta wonder if it can keep up with the sort of crazy tactics this next man comes up with.
Well, here comes Morgan Jones. Hit the ramp.
That
just took out Niall.
I mean, wow. Oh, come on, say it. Say it. I know you want to say it. Oh, fine, I'll do it. Yeet it right to the face.
That's not a yeet.
That's a
It was the yeet.
I don't know what Niall was thinking of going out there in front of that ramp like that.
I think that he was going to try to intimidate him, but it just backfired.
Here comes Morgan Jones. A house of fire. Oh, look at that right there. He was going to work with the punches and kicks, but Niall just shoved him right off.
Yeah, but Morgan Jones rolling right back to his feet and then rolling right under that clothesline coming off the ropes. Bam! Big elbow strike right to the head, following up with another one left and right. But Niall having none of it, shoving Morgan Jones down to the mat. Morgan Jones, though, getting right back to his feet.
Oh, he went for the Cantona right there, but didn't connect with it. And look at Morgan, he's got him all tied up.
Yeah, looks like a variant of an octopus hold. Very clever.
I'll tell you what, I have never seen Niall Nightfire go for a Cantona that quickly in the match.
Yep, there's something called a backlock sleeper, but Niall managed to counter it by just simply slamming him down to the mat.
Oh, Niall gets caught with the head scissors. And there's a kick right there that just rung the bell with Nile Nightfire. Morgan in the corner, tries to fight his way out. Manages to back Nile up. Spinning back kick right to the gut. Morgan off the ropes. Oh, tries for the sunset flip, but Nile's just too big. He can't pull him over.
Like you said, one of the purest athletes in the game, managing to just plant his stance and not move an inch.
Let me tell you about Nile Nightfire. He is big, he is strong, and he is deceptively fast. And now trying to throw those strikes, but Morgan keeps ducking out of the way. Nile off the ropes, went for the clothesline, and there's a matrix dodge right there, or a bridge attempt right there. Look at Morgan!
Right into a rolling back roll head scissors. Oh, but Nile just kicks his arms right out from under him with a penalty kick.
Morgan just tried to be fancy there, and Nile Nightfire made him pay the price for it.
Yep, sometimes you gotta just be direct to the point. Those fancy moves will end up backfiring on you. Nile just flat out says no dice as he picks the champion up and drags him to the middle of the ring.
He's not the insurance policy for no reason. You know, I don't like giving Seth Cameron credit, but the decision to hire Nile Nightfire as insurance policy is solid.
Just like those cravat knees to the face are solid.
Oh, and look at that single knee facebuster right there, right after the cravat knees. Oh, and a knee drop right to the face.
Targeting on the head, trying to take the champ out. There goes for a pin attempt. 1, 2, but nope, only 2.
So if I was looking to hire an insurance policy, Nile's who I would hire.
Morgan Jones getting desperate, using his opponent to crawl back to his feet. And Nile just like, get the hell out of here. Headbutting him.
A Cardiff kiss right there. Followed up by a huge leg drop.
That's right, went down like a Blarney stone.
And now look at this Dragon Sleeper right there. And he's even got the knee right in the back.
And I've got to say, one of the most dangerous things about this hold is that knee to the back, because not only do you have the pressure on your neck keeping you from breathing, but you got that pressure on your knee, putting on your back, putting pressure into your lungs, making it even harder to catch your breath.
Right now, the referee is checking on Morgan Jones.
And right now, I guarantee you, his chest feels like a vacuum trying to withstand that hold.
Look at Morgan trying to fight his way out.
But Nile Nightfire having none of it, snapping him into a released Dragon Suplex.
He saw what was about to happen. He countered it beautifully. Now it's Nile going for a cover count of 1, count of 2.
Only a 2 count as Nile gets quickly back to his feet. Morgan Jones, though, was hurt. Down, rolling around.
And you heard Nile, he said enough of this.
That's right, because remember, this is an Extreme Rules match. Anything goes, including weapons. Let's see what our national champion finds underneath the ring.
And he has got a kendo stick.
Oh, a classic. Oh, trust me, this is going to hurt.
I would not want to be Morgan Jones right now.
Yep, that's right. It's whacking time.
Oh! Right to the small of the back.
Like one of those little pop-up moles. And again! Ha! Beautiful.
Ooh! The back of Morgan Jones taking a beating here.
Hey, Morgan Jones, I will give you a joint if you send me a picture of these welts in the morning.
There it goes again.
Oh, yeah, look at Niles. Niles going for a choke using the kendo stick.
And that's right, choking and all that is perfectly legal in an Extreme Rules match.
Nothing Kane Taurus Jr. can do about it.
Hell, these men could take this fight all the way to the backstage, and there's nothing that the ref can do about it. He is simply here for the 3 count and nothing else.
Oh my goodness!
Holy crap, broke the kendo stick!
Oh my god, I've never seen that happen before. Niall going for a cover. Count of 1, count of 2. Only gets the 2 count, and the kendo stick is toast.
Morgan Jones be fast, Morgan Jones be quick, but he couldn't stand up to the kendo stick.
Well, apparently the kendo stick couldn't stand up to it either. Morgan pulling himself up in the corner. Niall's going to have to go get something else.
At this time, it's best not to mess with it and just capitalize and get this over with. Morgan Jones isn't somebody you want to toy with for too long.
And now look at this. He's going for the deadlift German suplex here.
Wait a minute. Morgan's fighting out of it.
Throwing elbows, trying to counter it.
Yep, big elbows back to the head.
He got out. Oh!
A big wheelbarrow right into the turnbuckles.
And that was not part of Niall Nightfire's plan right there. I guarantee you that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Niall didn't see it coming, and neither the crowd.
Definitely not.
Yep, that's right. The crowd is just stunned in silence. Nobody saw that one coming.
And Morgan pulls himself back up once more. Niall is down in the opposite corner. Now he's back up on his feet. He's a little wobbly. Here comes Morgan cross country. And there's a big forearm right in the corner.
Looks like it paid off as Niall takes a big hit. Morgan getting excited, running a lap, and comes in with a big Yakuza kick.
Oh, Niall felt that one. He actually managed to take the big 6', 7 footer right off his feet.
Uh-oh.
Morgan going up top now. Or going up to the... He's seated on the top turnbuckle.
Niall looks stunned as he turns around trying to get his bearings, rushes in. Morgan Jones, knees to the face, not letting Niall stop it.
Trying to make some room for himself here. And look at that from Niall Nightfire. He quickly climbed up there and hit a vicious superplex.
Yeah, like a Wolverine, just wouldn't let that knee phase him, grabbed him, and slammed him down to the mats.
Remember what I said about Niall Nightfire being deceptively fast? You just got an illustration of that right there. Niall drapes the arm, going for a cover. Count of 1, 2.
But only 2.
Morgan's still alive.
Both men down and hurt, struggling to get to their feet as Jones uses the ropes. Nope, goes out of the ring.
He could be going for a weapon of his own here. And if Morgan's going for a weapon, I have a hunch what it might be. What is Morgan Jones most famous for? That garbage can. We've seen him use it in the past.
Nope, doesn't look like what he got this time. It's a frying pan.
Oh my goodness. Well, that'll... Oh, Lord. Listen for the clang.
Both men chasing each other in and out of the ring.
I tell you what, Niall is trying to get his hands on Morgan, but at the same time, he doesn't want to be hit with that frying pan.
Morgan Jones buying some time while wearing his opponent out. They play a little game of chase around the ring.
Back in the ring. And just got laid out with the frying pan. Oh my God.
Man, things are getting Looney Tunes in here.
Not stand in the corner.
Yeah, that's right. Things are getting Looney Tunes in here because that was wild-y.
It was. Here comes Morgan. And there's the skating wizard right there. Can he capitalize on it? Drapes the arm. Goes for the cover.
That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it.
No!
No! Only 2! I am surprised. I mean, Niall Nightfire is a beast, but the kick out of that, I mean, impressive.
And even Morgan Jones is in shock now.
Everybody's in shock.
He's going right back up to that second rope, seated on the top turnbuckle.
Worst thing he could let Niall do is get to his feet. He needs to hit him now as he's getting up, not waste time.
Morgan off the top. Oh, and Niall caught him. He went for the flying crossbody, and now Niall has got him in position to deliver the gorilla press. He's got him up in the air.
Just a pure display of athleticism, lifting him up even after this grueling match, and there he comes down for a power slam.
From the gorilla press into the power slam.
Straight up Donkey Kong style.
And now look at Niall. He's motioning for him to get up.
Jones needs to be careful. Niall could take his title here.
Burning bridges right there from Niall. That's 3 Germans in a row.
Oh, but he only manages to pull out 2 as Morgan Jones rolled out of the last one and counters with a big knee to the face.
Morgan landed on his feet with the last attempt. And then just stunned Niall.
Both men are down. Both men are hurt as Morgan Jones escapes out of the ring.
Morgan is looking for something underneath the ring.
Niall looking like he's gotten his Big Ben rung. Get it? Because it's the clock tower and it has a bell.
There's the garbage can from Morgan Jones. He's got it.
Morgan Jones telling the crowd to hush. He doesn't want Niall to see it coming.
Oh, and we've seen Morgan do this. No, we haven't. He's hiding underneath the thing.
Where in the world is Morgan Jones?
And Niall is now looking for Morgan, doesn't see him anywhere, doesn't realize that Morgan is underneath that garbage can.
Just a hint, take your frustration out on the garbage can. You want to yeet the garbage can.
Niall sees no sign of Morgan Jones here. And slowly making his way. There's the battering ram with a garbage can right there from Morgan Jones. He flew out of that corner like a goddamn rocket.
Hey, I finally figured out who he reminds me of. He looks like Gonk from Star Wars.
Oh my goodness.
I want to call it every time he does that from now on. Gonk.
Well, looks like you're going to have your opportunity here because Morgan's set. Here he comes again. Oh, but Niall caught him. Niall caught him in the garbage can.
Oh, party pooper.
Now, what is Niall going to do here? Oh my God! He just tossed the whole kit and caboodle.
Oh my God! Literally
down to the floor. Now that's a yeet right there.
That is what I call taking out the trash. But
that was not part of Morgan Jones' plan.
You hear that reaction? I give them comedy gold and they give me nothing. Fucking ungrateful. Screw you.
And Morgan Jones is in bad shape right now. But where is he?
I think he's actually under the ring.
There's so much crap under that ring, I don't know how he can move like that.
Like I said, things are getting Looney Tunes. Now he's literally tunneling around like Bugs Bunny under the ring.
There are boards, there are garbage cans, there are tables. And depending on what lore you believe, there might even be the entrance to the land of the little people.
Nope, I'm pretty sure that smell is just where Ludi's been hiding his dirty laundry.
Look at Morgan, he's got a freaking fire extinguisher.
Oh, wait. Don't, not right there. Not right there. We're behind him. We're behind. Oh, God.
Just got him right.
Stop.
Face.
Stop.
Oh, my goodness.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, they got us, too. And look at this. Morgan with a roll-up count of 1, count of 2, and 3. Morgan Jones got him. Oh, my God. We've got a new national champion.
No, this was just for the Extreme Championship.
Make up my mind here.
No belts are changing hand. Morgan Jones just gets sold onto what's his.
Well, nonetheless, Morgan Jones is coming out of here with a win tonight.
And he gets that title shot, more importantly.
What else? Yeah, he's also going to get my dry cleaning bill. Seriously, you have any idea how much this 3-piece costs? Well, one thing is for certain, sometime down the line, we will be seeing Morgan Jones taking on Coley Hooley for the world title.
Oh, I can't wait to see that match.
But you think it's strange that there's a way of how you look and how you act and how you think.
Oh, great. Now the foam's making everything wet and squishy. Can we wrap this show up so I can go dry off? Ugh.
Well, we are just about done here. And what a show it's been. I'll tell you what, we have seen some absolutely killer matches here tonight. So you want to join us Sunday afternoon for Pulse. Decent, you're going to like this one. We have got a huge tag team main event for you. It will be Siva the Mad Hatter teaming up with Ashley Wilson to take on the Shogo Kendra and the Pulse Women's Champion, the Gold Standard Jaden Rain. I'm jealous. You get to actually see that match.
That is an awesome match.